All right. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Florence, for that great introduction. Yes, my name is Jeremiah Kendagor, former banker, forex trader, and now in this space of cryptocurrency. Very excited about the project that is just about to launch in a few I think days. Or so. So we are quite excited about this particular space and what it portends for all of us. I know we have been anxiously waiting for this particular launch. So I won't take much time in this particular training. I'll just go through, I think, two slides. I mean, two presentations briefly, just to be able to remind us what we've been talking about all along, but just to be able to put things in perspective of exactly how shall we move in this. So I will address it first of all on what you personally as somebody going to participate in this BUSD launch, what are the things that you need to have in place? Every time you need to go on a journey, you need to make sure that you have packed your bag with the necessary things that you will need for the journey. So basically, that's what we want to do right now, just to be able to make sure that all of us are ready with the tools of trade, are we ready with our bags, ready, packed in the right order and ready for the launch, because the announcement will be made shortly and we will be given only 48 hours to be able to be on the program. So whenever they will mention that particular launch, then we will be given only 48 hours. So I don't want to say when it will be, but soon. All right, so what do we need to prepare? So for yourself, first of all, what do you need to prepare? So the first thing, of course, is make sure that you have already identified which packages are you going to buy in X3 and X4. Remember, in during the launch, they are going to launch only on X3 and X4. So the triple X and the X Gold will come much later. So and just for your for the sake of those for those of us who have been in the presentations, in all the presentation that we've been doing, like the one that just ended a few minutes ago, there are those particular levels or the recommended packages that you can start with. So whether you are starting with 77, 88, 99, 10, 10, and so on, or whether you are beginning with 7, 8, 7, 9, 7, 10, and so on. As we have mentioned in the training, package B may be a better way to look at it and to go for it. So make sure that you have available those particular coins in your Token Pocket wallet, if you are using Token Pocket. If you are using your laptop MetaMask, of course, you can link it up to your laptop on MetaMask, or if you are using a Trust Wallet, again, the same thing. Make sure that you have BUSD that will enable you to buy those the number of slots that you are planning to buy in each one of them. So again, it's very important. Probably you need to take a screenshot of those particular packages. Then you are able to plan exactly how to go about it. Again, if you need any help on how to be able to have to buy those particular coins, reach out to any one of us. Or I hope you are already a member of in Binance exchange, and you are able to purchase your coins there. So of course, the second thing then, therefore, this is something that we probably will just want to make sure that we are working as a team. So most likely, reach out to your sponsor, the person who referred you, who is your referrer in this particular case, and just let them know which packages you probably are looking to buy. And the main reason for that, of course, is so that also the sponsor can also kind of be ready psychologically or otherwise, get ready to be able to be on those specific slots, so that somebody doesn't get surprised that oh, you are buying more slots or and so on, that they don't have initially. So just for teamwork, it's also good that you get that kind of information. Then it is very important that you also go through the video that shows you exactly how to buy those particular slots in Foresight. Of course, we are planning, for those of us who will be in Nairobi, we most likely will be in one particular place. In fact, we are planning that those of us who will be in Nairobi, who will be available during that time of the launch, and we don't know when it will be. If it will be on Sunday or anything like that, we will all get to know, all right? Provided you are in the channels where the official channels where the information is being relayed, all right? Make sure that you are in the official channel of Foresight. If you don't know the official channel, go to forsage.io and go to click login, and then put any ID number and view. And then when you are on the view, go to the top corner, and you will be able to see where there is community, and you will be able to get the official Telegram channels for site, where they will announce the information. So, but we will go through this particular slides about, just to familiarize yourself on how do you purchase the smart contract? How are you able to buy your smart contracts, as it were? So that's important. Then this is very important. The final step that you need to know for yourself, all right, that is very critical and important. Make sure that you have at least $3 per transaction that you will be that you will be doing, and those $3 should be in BNB. All right, so they should not be in BUSD, but in BNB. All right, now why do you need BNB? Because every transaction, as it is as your smart, as your wallet is engaging with the smart contract, and as you are purchasing that smart contract, that is a transaction. And every transaction has gas fees of between $1 and $2. So just to be on the safe side, we are saying have at least $3 per transaction. So let's assume, for example, you are going to buy 7 slots in X3 and 10 slots in X4. So that will be a total of 17 transactions. All right. So that will be a total of 17 transactions. So you will need 17 times $3. So 17 times $3 is how much? Let me see. 17. Those of us who are quick mathematicians, 17 times $3. So you need at least $51 worth of BNB at the day of the launch. All right. At the day of the launch, make sure you have at least 51.1 Binance BNB on the BNB wallet. On the BNB wallet. All right. Apart from now, the actual BUSD that should be in BUSD. So on the day of the launch, you make sure that all the coins are in BUSD except $3 per transaction. And a transaction is every slot that you are going to buy. All right. So you make sure that every slot you're going to buy, multiply that by $3 and make sure that you have BNB in the BNB wallet. So that is critically important. Now, let's look at the teamwork now, that the team that you as a team player. All right. So it depends now on how you are coming in, how you are coming in. Most of us, of course, we have been on this space talking about BUSD for the last almost 2.5 months and so on. And probably you now have a team of maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever number of people that you already have in your team, the people that you have been able to talk to, and they are ready to be part of this particular project. So if you are starting with a team of 2, 3, 4, or even 5 or more, all right, then you need to know that. Now, why is that important? So that you know how you are building your team. So, for example, if you have 2 people that you have brought into your organization, then you know you have this kind of scenario. So it is you and you are building 2 teams, all right? Or 3, that means you are going to build 3 lines. Or 4, you are going to build 4 teams. Or 5. Now, we are saying that it is possible to build a team of 2. So even if you have more than 2 people, personally, you can still decide and say, no, I don't want to start with three teams. Let me build the 2 and make sure that they are up and running. Then as we move on, you can increase your teams. But we normally recommend that don't build teams more than 5 direct to yourself, because as you are building the team, if it's more than 5, you might find it difficult supporting all the 5. All right. So normally it's ideal to start with either 3 teams initially, okay, 3 personally referred, and if you have more people, put them below those 3. All right. If you have more, put them down. The deeper your team is, the better sustainable those teams are, because then you will have a very strong team that has very, very deep roots. Okay, so from 3 to 4, but not exceeding 5. So when you are building the team, make sure that you have that kind of understanding probably in your mind as you are looking to build your team. So you need to know who is your first direct, who will be your second, and so on and so forth. So those are things that you need to plan right now. The next thing, of course, is that we recommend that you create a WhatsApp distribution list, not a WhatsApp group, but a WhatsApp distribution list, especially for the day of the launch, so that as soon as you personally has registered, you will have your link or your ID, your Forsage ID number, and you need to transmit that instantaneously to your direct referrals, as it were. So you immediately send it through that particular WhatsApp distribution list. It will be instant, because then you will be able to send directly to those direct people on your team. All right. So if you are working with two people, have a distribution list of those 2 people. If you are working with three teams, have those 3 in your distribution list, and so on, so that you are able to send your link and your ID number immediately to those people as soon as you have registered. So this is for sending your Forsage link ID number and so on. Always execute the sign up promptly. So whoever is sending you the link, all right, wherever you are receiving the link, we suggest that you promptly sign up and promptly pass the link to the next person as soon as possible. All right. Why? Because time is of essence. All right. Remember, we are trying to lock in our positions as soon as possible, so that we are part of the international community, so that now any spillovers that happens within the international community, especially with respect to X4, all right? X4 is very critical that you pass the link immediately, and people are able to buy the necessary slots in that order. All right. So time is of essence. All right. And so one of the things, of course, that we have mentioned is that we will organize for a central place. As soon as we know when the date will be, we will actually organize and see how many of us will be available, so that now we can plan to most likely be in one particular place, of course, observing COVID protocols. So we probably might rent bigger rooms, larger rooms, to be able to accommodate as many people as will be possible to be in one place. Because again, passing these particular links from one person to the other one is better when we are all in one particular place. So I think that is generally on the overview. So the next thing that I want to do is to be able to share how to buy these particular slots. And this is a presentation I had done before. So probably what I could do is I can stop the recording here.